Hairdressers, I know you're standing all day. I know your feet are killing you. Watch this video and I'm gonna share some tips and tricks of how to use your feet intentionally. Be picky about your standing posture so you don't have feet pain at the end of the day. For those of us who have careers where we stand all day, myself included, it's really important that you start with a strong foundation. So you want to make sure that if you're having tiredness in your joints, if you're having back pain, if you're having feet pain, that you've got a solid foundation in your feet. You don't want to just rely on your shoes to help with that, but shoes make up a big part. So one thing I want you to consider when choosing a shoe amongst all these ads that you're getting online is, what does the toe box look like for that foot? So I've got two examples here. One shoe that has a wider toe box, so you can tell from the width on either side, plus the almost flatter, less pointy toe here, that you're gonna have more room in this shoe for your toes to spread out, and we'll talk about why that's important in a minute. This other shoe, although it does come out wide this direction, you can tell the toe is pointier, so it's gonna gather those toes up and really squish the muscles that live in between each of your toes and can cause a lot of foot pain, cause you to stand differently because of that foot pain, which then leads to fatiguing your joints and back pain. So things that you want to be thinking about beyond the toe box and what's going on inside your shoe is you want to be actively using the muscles in your feet rather than just using your feet as a dead platform that you stand on. So you're going to use these techniques to do that. So whether you're in the right shoes or not, you want to make sure that you are actively engaging your foot muscles in your feet. If you are not, that can lead to the feet wanting to collapse in or the rigidity of your arch lifting those feet, and you're not weight bearing equally on the inside or the outside of your feet. This is going to lead to tension building more on the inner chain or the outer chain, depending on if you're tensing the outer chain or tensing the inner chain, and that'll go all the way up and cause fatigue and pain in your joints. So instead, we're going to start with a wide base by spreading those toes, and that's why it's important to have a wide toe box. Then you want to use the muscles in your big toe to lift that arch by pressing your big toe down and in so you have more arch support here, all right? Rather than letting the big toe fall in towards the other toes and cave in, you want to spread it out. Use this muscle to support that arch. That's going to keep you more balanced between the inner and outer foot and prevent you from building tension on your inner or outer chain. Lastly, you want to make sure that you are weight bearing on the tripod of your foot. So think of the base of your big toe, the base of your pinky toe, and the center of your heel as being a tripod that you want to equally weight bear through and have your weight on top of that tripod rather than having all your weight in your heels, all the way in your toes. You want to have equal weight distribution so you've got a solid base, and that will decrease over tensing of one chain over the other. So remember, although a wide toe box is important, the perfect shoe is not going to solve all your problems when you are someone who stands all day for your job. You need to be able to actively use your foot muscles to support you in those wide toe box shoes. If you're having trouble figuring out how to do this, then please drop a comment, send me a message. I'd love to be able to walk you through that, or see a neuromuscular expert, a physical therapist who can also walk you through how to engage your muscles properly while you're standing in person.